So we're going to start out. You can see that 5-minute prep on the screen. For 1 minute, we're going to do those band X step. Actually, you probably want to grab a black one, Stephanie. That red one won't really do much for you. So she's going to grab this large band if you have a large one. If you have a mini band, you can put that on right around your ankles. If you got one with handles, this will work the same way as well, Patty. So you're going to step on it, bring it up to hip height, and then X that band over. And then you're going to go into lateral steps. So let's say we'll go about 3 to 5 steps each way, depending on how much space you have, and then just go back the other way. And we're going to go back and forth on that for a minute straight. If you don't have a band, we're going to go side leg raises. So you can do the same thing. You can just lean against something if you need to. Go 5 side leg raises one side, 5 side leg raises the other side. So go straight leg, Dean, and just raise it up out, go out to the side. So not out in front. That's it right there, dude. Just only go as high as you can without letting your toes turn up towards the ceiling. So you want those toes pointed straight ahead the whole time. All right, we're going. Let's go. There you go. Dean, I go like 10 and then just switch sides. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is. So just keep rolling about 3 to 5 each side. We're going to wake those hips up. I know y'all missed these lateral band steps. I haven't done these in a while. All right, we're going to move. Go ahead and grab that band, bring it up overhead. And we'll go into an overhead squat. So just kind of stretch, put a little stretch on the band, go slightly behind your head. Let's get to squatting 1 minute straight. As you loosen up, try to ease down into it. Got it. Everybody's looking good. We'll go about 30 seconds longer on those. Got to wake it up. Got Patty going, got Vicky going. Vicky, is that feeling okay? Okay. Remember, try to get straight arms on that. Should feel a little stretch across the chest. There you go, Stephanie Adams, looking good. It's good even hold on that overhead squat. All right, next one, we're going to move into a band high pull. So you can step on the bottom of it and then just pull straight up to about chest height, elbows up high, and then right back down. Play around with this. Just make sure it doesn't hurt your shoulders as you go through it. So just find a position that works. As you pull, though, at the top, we shouldn't have our hands higher than our elbows. So just try to have those elbows up a little bit higher than your hands. Dean, is that a broom or is that the weed whacker? Oh, it's like a push broom. Right on, man. Keep it rocking. Just go flare those elbows up as you pull. I always forget what camera I'm in. That one's probably getting tough on those, I would assume. I didn't think about those. Just pace yourself. We got about yeah, I will indeed. Let's go. Hilta, buy it all. TV going. 8 seconds, folks. Just keep on those high pulls. Find a pace. It doesn't beat you down too bad. All right. So on this next one, we're going to go into a little flow. Stephanie is going to demonstrate this first. So she's going to do this plank to pike up and then bring one leg forward and rotate. And then she'll do that same thing with the other leg. And then bring both legs back and just go right back into that pike up. So you just do the pike and then you go into that Spider-Man with the leg up and rotate and just flow through that continuously for 1 minute. So this should heat you up pretty good. Remember, you're trying to get that hand or that foot up there outside and right beside your hand. So let's go ahead and get it going. Drop down into that tall plank, and then you're going to pike up and then swing one leg up and through or up and out and then rotate on that side and then do the same thing on the other side. I don't care if you want to pike between every leg movement. That might pace you even a little bit better. I feel like I would want to do that. Whatever keeps you flowing, keeps you moving. Should get a big hamstring stretch every time you go back into that pike. Vicky, if that's bothering you, just make sure you don't go up too high on that pike. Everybody's looking good. We got about 30 seconds left on this one. That's fine. This screen. There you go. Just keep rolling. Keep rolling. Get a few more of these. Because this next one's going to get your heart rate up a little bit more. All right, go ahead and pop back up. We're going into 1 minute straight of those full body extensions. So this is a squat, whether you with bringing the hands down, like kind of right beside your legs, deep squat, and then all the way up to the toes and swinging those arms up aggressively. Let's get it. So just like you were going to snatch a kettlebell up overhead, treat this as if you're trying to jump as high as you can, but you do not have to jump. So we are exploding upwards whenever you go up. All the way to those toes if you can. All the way up. There we go, Dolly. You got it. This one looks pretty cool when the internet gets caught behind and then it fast forwards to catch back up. There you go. Make sure we are squatting. Try to bend those knees. You don't necessarily have to touch the ground. You can just put the arms behind you. Whatever we got to do to get down deep just to loosen everything up. Got about 8 seconds left on that one. All right, so we're going to roll into a 3-minute set. As you can see in the top left corner, we're going to side shuffle back and forth 8 times. And then you go forwards and back pedal 8 times. And just go back and forth between those two for 3 minutes. So this one should heat you up. So make sure you push the pace a little bit on this one to get you ready. Heat things up a little bit. If you still got a jacket on, this one should bring you out of the jacket. All right, let's get it going. So just go whatever distance you've got. Side shuffle 8 times. So you can just go down and back. You can count as 2 if you want to. Don't be tripping over any of the kids' toys laying around or socks on the floor. Those are your obstacles you got to jump over. So 8 going sideways and then 8 going forwards and backwards. So that'd be like 4 forwards and 4 backwards. Just stay on those toes. There you go. Once you get done forwards and back, just go right back into your side shuffle. We're going to keep rolling through those 2 for the next 3 minutes. Work, Dolly. Good work. Keep it up. Run into the camera and back. Are you on the TV beside you also? Right on. You can keep going. About halfway. Just going to keep rolling through it. 8 side shuffles, 8 forwards and back. 1.5 minutes left. As you're running through these, don't forget about our big event tomorrow at 6 p.m. Make sure you check out the Facebook event so you can donate to 4 C's Food Pantry. Talk to Elizabeth Allen for wine. Got about 1 minute left. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. Let's go a little faster now if you can. If you can do it without waking anybody up in the house. Most of y'all are in the garage or outside, most of you. You got it, you got it. About 45 seconds, just keep rolling. Got a lot of 4-minute sets coming up today. 3 4-minute cycles. And then some intervals at the end. See you getting a little fancy there, Dolly. Patty, you got to jump up onto the tire on the Jeep every time. All right, folks, you can go ahead and take a break. First thing that we are going to do today, if you need water, feel free to grab some water. But we have a 4-minute hold that we're going to start out with. So this is a low plank. I don't mind if you shift up to a high plank if you have to, but I'm going to challenge you to stay in that low plank. We're going to hold this for 4 minutes. Every time you get up, you got to knock out 10 jumping jacks and 10 lateral squats. Remember, a lateral squat is where you keep the feet out wide the whole time, and you sink to one side and then sink to the other side. So that would be 5 of those each way, and then the 10 jumping jacks as well. So you can pace this out however you want to. I usually like to get up after about a minute each time, and then every successive minute after that, it tends to get harder and harder as I go through this. So a 4-minute low plank hold. Hopefully you got some good music to listen to as we go through this. Stephanie is quite excited about this. She told me before we got started. All right, so we're going to go here in 10 seconds. So just holding that low plank hold. You like this song, Stephanie? You good? We'll switch it up. It's a good song. All right, ready, set, hold. Get down there. Let's go. Come on. So remember, just whenever I'm gonna let the clock just run. You don't need your own clock. So it's just 4 minutes total, not everybody getting their own, separate 4 minutes. Got it. Everybody's looking strong. We got good flat backs. I see everybody engaging those abs or tucking the tailbone a little bit. You're already 30 seconds deep. Almost to that 1 minute mark. So if you pop up, you just go into those 10 jacks and 10 lateral squats. We are at 1 minute right now. So 3 minutes left. I'll let you know every time we hit that, like 30 seconds longer. So we're at the half mark and at a whole minute mark. So if you got up, we're going 10 jacks and 10 lateral squats each way. Remember, on those lateral squats, just really sit back onto the heel and let's get deep on those. Challenge yourself a little bit. There you go. Got 10 jacks. Oh, I didn't mean to put that up. I'm going to edit that one. Just keep rolling right through it. So we're almost down to 2 minutes left. So we're at 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. So we are past the 2.5 minute mark. 3, 2, 1. That's 2 minutes left right there, depending on how you're feeling. 10 jacks, 10 lateral squats. Yeah, we got about 1.5 minutes left. So 1 minute, 30 seconds. Think about that as you continue to hold. All right. Keep rolling, keep rolling. All right, a little bit less than 1 minute. So once you get back down there, we'll challenge y'all to hold for this whole time. Got it, Dolly. Got it, Dolly. Alan's looking good. Get deep on those lateral squats, then pop right back down. You should be getting down right around 30 seconds left on that plank. After we're done with this 4 minute set, you're going to need probably like a dumbbell or a kettlebell if I can get you to get one. I think everybody here has one. 20 seconds. 10 seconds left. Hold tight, hold tight. Come on now. We got anybody doing a replay session on this one later? Suck it up, hold tight. All right, rest. Good job, folks. So if you need some water, you can grab it. I'm gonna explain this next section. So we're gonna keep in line with that 4 minutes of movement. And if you notice, Stephanie has brought out a dumbbell. You don't have to lift that. You can just leave it on the floor. Just make sure it's in a place where you got plenty of space next to it and around it. So we're going to go 4 minutes with a burpee and a lateral jump over. The goal is to get chest to ground if you can. If you're having shoulder issues or you feel like you're doing a lot of worming on your way down, then just kick those legs back and pop back up. But 4 minutes straight, as many as you can. So I'm going to challenge y'all on this to do sets of 10 every time, and then rest, like count to 10 in your head, and then go back into 10. But see how many you can do. You might find a pace that you can maintain for 4 minutes straight. It really just all depends on where you're at. So 4 minutes of burpees. So we'll go ahead and get Stephanie to demonstrate that real quick, where she drops down, and then she's going to hop over top as she comes up over that dumbbell, and then drop right back down. So she's going to do that same pace for 4 minutes straight. You can take a break. You're good. Take a break. Take a break. Has anybody got any questions on that? Stephanie, if you could demonstrate that, like the bear crawl version, like the walk out and walk back in with your hands. So, Vicky, this is what I was talking about. You can squat down if you need to if that hamstring's bothering you, and just walk your hands out, and then you can walk back up. And you can still add that little hop at the top depending on how you're feeling with that one. Or you can still step over, hop over the dumbbell. All right, so 4 minutes straight, folks. We're going to rock this out. I'd love for everybody, the way we have this set up in the app, is to count your reps on this if you can, or either count however many sets of 10 or sets of 5, whatever you get, so that, and then put it into your app. And we're going to put it in the comments afterwards as well. So we're going to crank it up. We're going to go here in 10 seconds. Oh, this is a pretty good song to start with. It's pretty hype. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 4 minutes of burpees. Get on it. Today is your day. You get to start it out with 4 straight minutes on this. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Got to find a pace that you can get through all 4 minutes with. It's going to mess with you physically and mentally. Ooh, on a Thursday, too. Keep it going. Already 30 seconds in, man. Time is flying. It's flying. It's good control on the way down, Stephanie. Way to go. Keep it up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Uh-oh, let me chip it a nail now. Remember to count those reps if you can. Count those reps. Let's get it, Dial. You got that. Come on. Atta girl. Good job, Will. Good work, dude. Keep it up. I know y'all are starting to get tired. If you can, let's try to keep that little hop over the dumbbell or right behind it. You got it. Come on, keep pushing. Keep pushing now. You're already about a minute and a half through. Pretty impressed, man. Most of y'all pretty much just kept going the whole time. I like how you're finding that pace and grinding it out. Stuff like this, you got to get out of your head. Out of your head and just go through it. Whatever music you got playing, listen to it. Yeah. Almost to that 2-minute mark. Come on now. Come on now. All right, that is halfway. Halfway. I know all y'all are at, what, like 50 burpees already? Let's keep that rocking. Not tired at all. Going strong. Come on now. All right, 90 seconds. 90 seconds, you're getting there. Hey, by the way, this is the only time we're doing this today. We're not going to, like, do 4 minutes of burpees again. So you have no reason to leave anything in the tank. Woo, there you go, Dean. There you go, buddy. It's impressive. Everybody's been moving the whole time. You made me step my game up at 8:30. Good job, Vicky Stowe. You got that. Come on, keep pushing. 1 minute, Stephanie. 1 minute. Keep it up, Adams. You got it. Last minute right here. Last minute right here. Keep pushing. Keep counting those reps. Let's go now. Let's go. Keep it up. Keep it up. Woo. Cut that one down in case we get hit for copyright on that one. Yeah. Go, Patty. Looking fresh in that garage. Keep it up. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Got it, Vicky. Good hop. Good hop. Yeah, Dolly. Keep it up. Keep it up. Come on, Alan. Y'all got that. Let's go. 18 seconds. You can do this. Keep pushing. Don't stop. 15 seconds, and that's it. 15 seconds. Let's go now. Do not quit. Do not quit. Keep going. Keep pushing hard. Let's go now. Let's go. One more. One more. One more. Rest. Rest. Good job. We're going to take a full 2-minute break after that. Great job. Woo, good stuff. Good stuff. I feel pretty good about that. Pretty happy for pretty happy for y'all. I'll be doing it at 8:30. I think Stephanie was just hanging out in the red there for quite a while.
I only got like 7 reps on that.
Oh, you're looking at one night. It just gave you another one right then, though. I think it does adjust that at the end because remember, it does like a minute of something is what gives you the MEPs. So it does like 4 MEPs per minute. So like you got it'll measure all that stuff cumulatively. Cumulatively. I'm learning words. What we got? Dolly, you got 4 rounds. You like 4 rounds of 10?
Yeah.
That's not, what do you mean only 4 rounds? That's solid. That's 40 burpees. That's great. What's everybody else got? Y'all count your, what'd you get? 52. So I gotta get 52 and a half. I didn't beat you. I haven't. Generally, she does more than I do for most of this stuff. 51, but no chest. There you go, EA. Good work, good work. Patty Kane got 40. So I'm seeing a trend. Seeing a trend. Get this hashtag in here.
What did Will get?
What did Will get?
Because in squats last week, he got 1 more than me.
Stephanie was really wanting to beat you, Will.
No.
Will got 50. Okay. EA said it.
Oh, yeah, like
I felt like 50 would be a pretty good amount.
136 or something. It was such a.
Oh, I only got like 110 squats. I do bad on the body weight squats. And that was after knowing what like everybody got, and I still couldn't. All right, looks like everybody's fairly well recovered. So now, and we're still going to take another. What did I do? Type in 4 minutes on that? Why is it still going? Oh, it's counting up. So it's actually been a full 2 minutes. All right, cool. So we've got our final 4-minute set of the day. Let me switch this text up here. So we're going to go to those American kettlebell swings. Remember on this, it's really more of a snatch. We're going to keep it close to the body all the way up. So this is definitely something you're going to want to pace yourself on. But what's cool about this movement, you'll find because it's so big, once you get a rhythm and you get some control, you can start pacing your breathing with this movement surprisingly well if you don't have too heavy of a weight. It's actually pretty interesting. I've been able to grind these out for some long sets before, but they're really tough. So remember, you can treat this like a swing in terms of your hips, or you can squat this a little more and go straight down and straight up. But regardless, we're keeping that kettlebell close to your body on the way up, just like you would if you were going to pull a shirt up and off, or if you were going to zip a zipper up. So Stephanie's going to demonstrate a few reps for us. She's going to hike that kettlebell back, and then notice her elbows bend almost immediately on that upwards motion. And then she's not spending too much time overhead with that either. So that kettlebell doesn't run a risk of like falling behind her. So she's treating this a little more like a squat. That's absolutely fine. That makes it a nice straight line vertical movement. If you want to shoot the hips back and bend the knees less and treat it more like a swing, you can. But again, you can rest, Stephanie. Again, just keep it close to the front of your body. If you absolutely cannot go overhead, we can always go to our Russian swings. But, and then Vicky, if you need to, we're going to go high pulls. So on a high pull, we're going to go, you know, the high pull, just bring it straight up. So where it comes up, but you're still going to pop every time you come up and go continuously, just like you would on a kettlebell swing or something like that. So if you have a dumbbell, you remember you can still go overhead with the dumbbell. And usually when we do the dumbbell on that, we put 2 hands on the handle of the dumbbell. Usually people have a little more control over that. So we'll get Stephanie to demonstrate that just for a few reps. So she's got her 2 hands on the handle, not on the head of the dumbbell. And then she's going all the way up with it, pretty much just like a snatch. So we can treat it that way with the dumbbell as well. All right, so we're going to get into this 4 minutes straight, as many as you can. And again, if you can, count those reps. Let's see how many you get on this. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Let's get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get it going. That's it right there, Vicky. Is that good? Keep rocking. There you go, EA. As many of those as you can tolerate in 4 minutes. Stephanie Adams, you're looking smooth on those. Good job keeping that kettlebell up tight every time you come down. Remember, if you are shooting the hips back and not bending the knees much, got to keep that kettlebell tight to the groin. Play chicken with your groin every time. Boy, y'all look smooth on these. Let's keep it going. As many as you can. We're already past that 30-second mark. Ooh, grind it out. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Good job, Vicky. Vicky, if you want to, you could, if you want to do like a regular, no, keep doing what you're doing. You're good. You just keep doing what you're doing. I forgot about your hamstring there for just a second. Yeah, Dean, let's go, buddy. Keep pushing now. Keep pushing. Come on. All right, so we're past a minute in. You got 2.5 minutes left. Got anybody doing a replay on this later? Do not rest right now. You do not get to rest. Just over 1 minute, depending on what weight we got here. Smooth. Smooth. Come on. So you should notice you can kind of pace your breathing with a movement like this because it's kind of a long movement. You might get to a point where you get about a second at the top every time where that kettlebell just sort of floats. And it allows you to pace your breathing. Woo! You went pretty much 2 minutes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're at 50. We're at 50. Hopefully y'all get close. That's a ton. Let's keep rocking. Keep rocking. You're not tired from doing 4 minutes of burpees. Everybody's super fresh here. Let's keep it rocking. Got less than 2 minutes, so you are past halfway. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah, come on now. Come on, you got it. Good job, EA. I see you still grinding. You too, Patty. It's good technique. Good solid swing at the bottom. Good job breaking the elbows on the way up. Looking fast, Dolly. It's actually looking very smooth. You're kind of letting it fall into it and shooting the hips back at the last second. That's what we're going for. That's what we want. Yeah, Dean. Keep pushing, buddy. Got it, Vicky. Come on now. Come on now. I know those forearms start getting tired. You got 1 minute. 1 minute left. Let's go. Let's go. Somebody's got to hit 100. Get close to 100. Come on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, you got it. You got it. About 30 seconds. Hang in there. Hang in. Come on. Keep pushing. Oh, yeah. Grind it out. Grind it out. Should be hitting that red right about now. Maybe earlier. 24 seconds. Come on. Come on. Big pulls. Big pulls. Let's go. Don't stop. Don't let yourself stop with 13 seconds left on the clock. Find that pace. Let's maintain it. A lot of y'all have been grinding for at least 2 minutes straight now. Keep going. 5 seconds. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. All right. Now you can stop. Good job. Catch your breath. Shake those hands out. If you want to drop down and go into a wrist stretch, you are welcome to stretch those wrists out because I know your forearms are burning. Let's see how many reps you got. If you can, if your hands can tolerate it, type in how many reps we got. Good stuff. Ooh, Patty Kane got 87. Dolly, is that like 30 pounds? Is that what you're typing in right there? I know you did more than 30. 104? Yeah. Good job, Patty Kane. Let's see. EA got 100 with a combo of both kinds. That's awesome. 160 Russians. Oh, 130 at 20 pounds. All right, Dolly, I got it. That was just a punctuation. Grammar error. I don't know if you call it grammar. Y'all just keep resting. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Oh, Will got 100 with combo of both. Got it. Oh. Make sure my breakfast is settled before this workout today. 46 burpee things, Stephanie asks. Burpee things, all the things. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know if you've got a resistance band, let's get that band out. We're gonna use it for this stuff. If not, I'm gonna actually have some other options over here on the right, but I'm gonna leave that down for now. Stephanie has a band, Patty has a band, Will and EA have a band. Dolly's got a band. Vicky, do you have a band? I couldn't remember. You do? Okay. Dean, you do not have a band? Cool. So we'll show the band stuff. And then Dean, what I'm going to do is, I don't know, you might want to lay your phone horizontal if you want to be able to see the letters on the screen a little bit better. I don't know how well you can see it like that. Because I'm going to have what you're going to be doing. I'm going to have on one side of this, on one part, and then I'll have the band stuff on the other part. So we're going to go into 3 rounds. This is our upper body finisher. So this should get you burning a little bit in the upper body. But your heart rate should stay down relatively well, especially after what we just did. So 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. The first one is a banded push-up. Here's the key, though. We want to put that whole band under your arms. So the first thing you do is get it under your arms so it has no chance of sliding up. And then you can put your palm into it. So the way Stephanie's got it right now, if you can see, she's got her thumbs going through the band. We want to get she's got it good right there. It's across her palm. So if you can get the band across your palm, that's ideal because you don't want it pulling. There you go. Yeah, that was pretty close right there. This can be tricky. So, Will, yours is going around the outside of your shoulders. Get both strands under your armpits. Because if not, there's just a chance of that band sliding up. So what I do, stay there. So it should be just like, I'm going to take it off your hand for a second. Just squeeze that like that. Hold it there. So see how she can put her hand there and just the band's just hanging out here and it's under her armpit? This is for a banded push-up. So you just want to have that band sitting there under your armpits on both sides. Then you're going to turn. I'm trying to remember how to do this now. I can't remember because I'm standing right here. Put your finger. So I always put let me do this. You can do this with your thumb in there, but there's a better way. So like this, see how the band is just hanging out. I'm just holding it under my armpits. That's where we want the band so that it doesn't slide up and pop you on these push-ups. Then you're going to turn your hand in like this and slide your fingers into the band. So I'm right here. My band was just hanging here. And then all I did was bring my hand up and slide it in with my thumb pointed down. Now when I go out, you can see that band is across my palms. Everybody gets crazy with that one. Everybody gets confused on that one. Either way, just hold the band. But that's just the most comfortable way to do it. So then we're going to go down to the ground, do some push-ups with that band around. Actually, most of y'all got it, I think. You're going to go through push-ups for 30 seconds on that. Feel free to put your knees down if you cannot do it with the band, or get as many as you can without the knees down and then crank it out. Because obviously as a band stretches, the more it stretches, the harder it gets. So the closer you get to the top on that, the more challenging that's going to be. If the band you have is like too challenging, then just get rid of the band and go into hand release push-ups. So where you go all the way down, chest to the floor. So Dean, that would be you. Hand release push-ups on this one. Then the next movement is a seated band row. So she's going to take that band, wrap it around her feet, and right in the middle, both strands, very important, middle of your feet so it does not slide off and smack you in the chest like on that video somebody put up in the Facebook group the other day. But you want to sit up real tall, get that chest up and out, and then she's just pulling back, getting a big squeeze to the biceps and the lats. If you do not have a band, Dean, you can use that dumbbell. You're just going to go 10 bent over rows each side. And I got that on the screen as well. Then the third one, we're going to do that overhead tricep extension. Thank you, Stephanie. So we're going to step on that band with one foot behind you. This is one we've done before. Make sure that's in the middle of your foot. Grab it with two hands, and you'll go 30 seconds extending that band all the way up. Big squeeze in those triceps at the top. Try to be mindful of that. Squeeze hard. Dean, let's just do that one with a dumbbell as well overhead. I think that'd be the easiest way to transition through. And then the final one is a bent over band pull apart. So on this one, you're going to take that band. She's going to have her palms up. So it's a supinated grip. So thumbs will be leading the way. And then she's bent over and pulling that band out. So you can actually just bring your hands a little closer together on that band. There you go. And remember, always coming from a place of tension on that band. And I would recommend, if you can, like pull it right below to the bottom of your sternum, just so that loose part of the band doesn't have a tendency to come up and like smack you. Dean, on that one, let's see, you have one dumbbell. If you have two, we can do some reverse flies. But if you got one, just do it. Yeah, just do one arm and try to knock out 10 reps each arm. So Stephanie's going to show you now. She's going to bend her elbow just a little bit if it's heavy, and then just bring it out just like that. So we'll do 10 of those each arm. All right, we're going to get into it. So this is 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We got 4 movements. We're going to go through that 3 times. Get my clock rolling here. All right, let's get that band ready for the push-ups. Remember, very important, ideally it's underneath your arms so you don't get hit in the back of the head. All right, we're going to get going here in about 5 seconds. Gonna restart that last one. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. So if you got the band, you don't necessarily have to go all the way down. Definitely not doing hand release. There you go, Dean. Just keep that core super tight as you come up. So this band's gonna pull you down. It's gonna be a little bit more of a challenge on that low back. You gotta fight that. You gotta squeeze those abs tight. Tight, tight, tight. 7 seconds. Keep rocking, keep rocking. All right, we're just going to go ahead and flip to sitting up with your legs out long. Band around the middle of your feet. We're going into those banded rows. So notice Stephanie's holding both strands of her band, or you can use it like she is, like a handle as well. Just loop your hands through. Let's go. Start pulling, start pulling. And look, with the legs out long, it's easy to slouch on this. You got to challenge yourself on that. Get that chest up tall so we can get proper movement of those shoulder blades every time. As many as you can. Let's go. Pull. Dean, you're going to just do 10 each side. I think that'll probably bring you right to 30 seconds. There you go. Up tall. Pull back. Don't arch as you come up. Just try to keep it in one position. All right. Rest. Next one, overhead tricep extension. So she's going to step on that band. Middle of the foot. Both hands on the band. We're going in 3 seconds. Dean, you got that dumbbell overhead. Let's go. Big squeeze, big squeeze. There you go, Stephanie Adams. You can keep rocking those dips. Got 13 seconds left. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on. All right, rest. Next one, we're going to that bent over banded pull apart. Dean, this is where we're doing those single arm reverse flies, depending on what dumbbell you have. There you go. So you might have to bend your elbow a little bit on the way up. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Straight elbows the whole time and bring them all the way down low in front of you. Try your best to keep tension on that band from the get-go. So, Patty, let's go straight arms. That'll work. You could slide your hands inside of that band and give it a shot, depending on how hard that band is. Like put it around your wrist. Now straight elbows, just like when we do those bent over tees, when we do like a tee. That's how you would do it. You could do that standing too. All right, wrist. Going back into those push-ups. Let's get ready. Remember, under your armpits, elbows should be outside of the band, not inside. Don't get a hug from the band. You hug the band. Go. There you go, Vicky. You got it. Just be aware if that band is not in your armpits, it can roll up and smack you in the back of the head. Crank them out. Crank them out. Let's go. Wrist. All right, moving into our seated banded row. Dean's going to go bent over row, 10 each side with a dumbbell. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, make sure you got it in the middle of your feet. It's not too high to where it can pop off and hit you in the chest. Good work, folks. Good work. Keep it up. Keep it up. You got it. All right, rest. Going into our overhead extensions. You can do that with a dumbbell if you need to, or you can go into dips. Regardless, we're going in 3 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. Stephanie, don't let that slide out from behind you. Remember, keep your butt close to that bench as you go down. There you go. Should be a little bit better position on the shoulders. We're going. Come on. Got it, Will. Got it, boy. Crank them. We got 8 seconds. Got that, Dean. All the way up straight every time. Big squeeze at the top. Rest. Good job. All right, let's get ready for our bent over pull aparts. So remember, this is like when we do those Ys and Ts. This is the T version of it. So straight elbows. Squeeze those shoulder blades hard. Let's go. So bring that chest all the way down. Stephanie, can you turn sideways? There you go. So you see Stephanie sideways now. She's got that chest down low, and then she's keeping those elbows straight, pulling out wide. If you got dumbbells, you can do reverse flies. If you only got one dumbbell, just do one arm at a time. Let's get it, Dolly. Come on, you got it. Get that back flat. Stick that chest out a little bit. There you go. Rest. All right, we got one time left going through it. One more time. So we're starting out with our banded push-ups. Band under the arm pits. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. You got it. We got it. Keep it up. Looks like Stephanie might have froze. Did we lose her? Keep going through push-ups. Keep it up. We'll see if I can get our camera back up over here. It's giving me problems. Y'all keep going on the push-ups. Turn this camera on, Stephanie, real quick. All right, let's get ready for that next movement, going into our seated banded row. What is going on the wires? Uh-oh. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, my God, the wires are so short. Come here. Keep it up. Keep it up. 9 seconds. Rest. All right, get ready for that overhead tricep extension. And let's go, let's go. see if it'll find it now. Not cooperating with me. We're gonna leave this camera down low, just like this. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Keep pushing. You got it. Come on, crank them out. Crank them out. Rest. All right, rolling into our banded pull aparts, bent over for the last set. Last set of these. Get my microphone down here. Go. Big squeeze between those shoulder blades. Come on now. These are tough. Got to hilt the bottle. You got to dolly. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's solid, Patty. That looks good. Keep it up. Adams, you're looking smooth on those. Keep rocking. We got 13 seconds. I know those shoulders are burning. Let's go now. Let's go now. Keep it up. You got a few more. All right, rest. We're going to go into our stretching. Let me get my screen up from all out of sorts now. So we're going to drop down, go into our couch stretch. Matter of fact, let's start out. Let's go into a child's pose. We'll stretch those arms out after that. And just walk your hands out in front as far as you can. And reach, reach, reach. Just hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. I did good work today. Good work. All right, go ahead and walk your hands over one direction and reach as far as you can. Just breathe. Remember, tomorrow, if you want to get 2 workouts in, you can do the 5:30, and then we got a different body weight workout plus yoga at 6 p.m. All right, let's go the other direction. Just hit up that Facebook event that we've been sharing, and you can donate. You only got to donate. The minimum is $10. Feel free to go past that. All of it goes to 4C's Food Pantry. Got prizes to give away. We got some wine. We got gift certificate from Burrito Shack. It's gonna be good times. All right, let's go ahead and come up into a couch stretch. So up on one knee. Squeeze the cheeks. Just hold and relax. Cut that down. All right, keeping that same leg out in front, drop down into a pigeon. So if your right leg is in front, we're going to keep it in front on this pigeon stretch. Left leg in front, keep it in front. There we go. Just lay down, relax. It looks so much brighter at Vicky's house than it does here, doesn't it? In Will's house too. The sky looks like what kind of light blue? Ours is like almost looks cloudy here. All right, so let's keep the pigeon going and switch legs, and then we'll finish with that couch stretch on that side. All right, go ahead and come up into that couch stretch with that same leg out in front. Let's see how fast I can fix it before we lose everybody. All right, we lost everything. Good job today. That is it. We had a few camera difficulties. My iPad just fell on the floor. This is it. Let me get everybody unmuted here. There we go. Terrible, terrible camera job here on my behalf.